groceries, we could buy a wagon for $100 before. Now it's, when you go shopping, it could be like $200-300.
Just feeding the keikis is probably the hardest thing, man. Getting enough like local healthy food that's not either overpriced or modified, because we care about, natural plants, natural animals.
Was like, $3 for a loaf of bread. Now it's like $7 for that same loaf of bread. Most of us, they're pricing us out of Hawaii. Most of us, this is the only way that we are able to sustain and keep going.
Safe way for us to be able to grow ourselves. I'm almost like embarrassed that we have, shiploads of produce coming on the boats, coming here when we have an abundance amount of water and abundance amount of sun. We should be doing it ourselves. So that's what we're trying to encourage, is people to do it for themselves, and hopefully we're a good example.
It's expensive for a lot of people, but for me, I'm getting by, bro.
Some more. Just one. Truck. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is my work. My work. Some of them.
Special right. All right, thank you. I was in the Army for 10 years. Price of living is going up. It's already expensive here. It's already expensive. Just trying to get by. Like I can't afford food. I literally, I'm unemployable. I got out with narcolepsy.
Thankfully we've had Uncle Sam giving us SNAP benefits. Because if it wasn't for that, we would be starving. And even when COVID hit, there were programs providing lunches. And we took advantage. We were able to take advantage of that. And so we belong to 3 or 4 food pantries up to Glenwood, Fern Forest. And then even on Sundays, our family is registered in the neighborhood pantry.
Was fully packed, but it's gone. Don't make some clients, just several clients, but mostly just we got it from food basket. Yeah.
My name is Enola Canetta. I'm the operations manager here at the Food Basket. Morning, we're actually packing our kupuna boxes. So it's our CSFP program, which is a federally funded program. And we do this every month. We pack about 1,361 boxes for our kupuna, different commodity items like protein, we have vegetables, we have fruits, we have starches, and we also have cereal and milk as well. So we do the packing 2 days out of the week. It's the first Wednesday and Thursday of the month. And we have on each day about 30 volunteers that comes out from the community. So the food that they're actually packing today is for our kupuna. So those are people that is 60 and over that fall within the income guidelines. Just prices going to the supermarkets is actually increasing. So the amount of wages that I see, like just for us or family members that we know, they're actually struggling to actually be able to, just have their own living arrangements and paying all the things that they need to live, but also too is buying food as well. It's really hard. Groceries, we could buy a wagon for $100 before. Now it's, when you go shopping, it could be like $200-300. So I think just for us to be able to be sustainable and having that, whether it's farmlands or we're actually educated in being able to plant and grow things in our gardens, that would actually help our local families to be a little bit more sustainable.
Over there, most of the things was big production hydroponics, which is very similar to what I'm doing here. I pretty much copied what we did at school and implemented over here. My teacher is stressed about the food insecurity problem on our island, and he said somebody needs to do something. So this is our something. It's a you-pick farm where you can come. You have to be a Hawaii resident because this is for our Hawaii residents, and it's high-quality produce at low prices. Nobody will pay over $3 for a bunch of cilantro, a head of lettuce, or anything like that. We want people eating our green. So I wanted to introduce Alan. This is my husband. He's been my little co-captain on this. Alan designed, he was an architectural engineer, and he actually designed all the tables.
And right now, we've been harvesting all kinds of stuff now. So we're doing the peppers and tomatoes and everything. So a whole bunch of different stuff we're going to be starting to harvest. So, but mostly it's all right now. The main thing is the lettuce, the pak choi, and cilantro. That's kind of the biggest thing holding everybody down. And also, the whole rat lung thing. That's the biggest thing was like, people shouldn't be afraid of having salad, eating lettuce here. And I would be too. I mean, I've seen it on the ground, and I've seen slugs on the ground, but the way we have it all raised up, I mean, knock on wood, but we have yet to see any kind of a snail or anything go.
So, hunted into what inspired this? It was the phrase your education at HTCC. I guess maybe the gusto.
It was Lou. It made me cry. It was Lou. I know, because he's such a great guy, and he tries to do something. He's like, I can only do so much. He goes, you guys got to do something. He goes, what are you guys going to do? And I started coming up with this idea, and he was almost like, you pick. I don't know if that's going to work. And then he was that right? Well, and then he came over here, and he's like, Allison, I think this is going to work. And then he's just so proud of me. He just keeps giving me attaboys, and it's just, honestly, he's the one who drove me to do this, because when I was taking ag, it was like we were watching the prices go up and up and up. And it's like, I'm selling a $3 head of lettuce. It was $3 2 years ago. One of the things I want to emphasize is we can't feed everybody. We can only feed so many people on that table. So if everyone in my neighborhood came, I wouldn't have enough lettuce for everyone. So what we're trying to do is teach people to grow hydroponics because, it puts the power of growing into your hands instead of our hands. And so what I did is I created and I'll show you right here, a little hydroponic workshop. So I kind of figured what I would want to learn if I was learning from the basics. So I created this hydroponics course. It teaches you about hydroponics. We go on to fertigation. Everybody leaves with their own little bucket system. And this is the simplest way that I can teach you how to grow hydroponics, because everything grows in this bucket. There's no pumps, there's no electricity, no anything like that. It's just still water and our solution react. So you can see these are growing amazing. And this is like, everybody is like, thank you for doing this for our community. Like, I'm overwhelmed. Like, I've been trying to do this for a really long time, and I keep stopping myself like, no, I need to do this, and no, I need to do that. And then finally we just got it open, and it's just, the response has been amazing. Like, we go down on the second Friday of the month, and we go to Maku'u Farmers Market, and we bring one of these tables here, and we literally just give away heads of lettuce. So, yeah, we can't give it all away always, but we're just trying to promote and get people thinking about it and eating more greens. And I'm really pushing my classes because I teach a hydroponics class, which has been amazing. Everybody who's taken it comes back in here, shows me what they're growing, and so they're like doing it for themselves, because we can only grow so many heads of lettuce. And it's like, we need the community to grow them. It's important to buy nice seeds. If you don't buy nice seeds, it's really hard sometimes to get them to pop. I got one for you. Am I missing someone on the cubes? Who doesn't have a cube? I've been trying to find something that I'm passionate about, because I have other careers, but I wanted something I was passionate about, and I'm passionate about growing. I'm passionate about food. It wakes me up in the morning. I come out here and I look at all the vegetables, and when I give someone vegetables, when someone tells me thank you for the vegetables, I don't know, it does something intrinsic in me, and it makes me happy. So like Lou was telling me that we have a food insecurity problem, and I was like, okay, somebody's got to do something. If somebody doesn't do something, and so we don't like the people who are doing something, and we really hope that people follow suit, because I would love to see people do this program in their neighborhood, Leilani Estates, and Fern Forest, and all over, and so people can stop paying high prices at the grocery store, put the money in your neighbor's pocket, a half ounce of A and a half ounce of B, and put in here. That's fine, it'll still grow. What if I put 1.5 ounce of A and 1.5 ounce of B? That's fine, it'll still grow, just be stronger nutrient. If I put 1 ounce of A and a half ounce of B, it's not gonna work. So you just need to make sure you're pretty close level. When you're doing something like a bucket, you kind of have to be more exact. When we're doing something like a big table or your big storage bins, you don't have to be so exact. And like I said, lettuce, it's very forgiving.
How long do they last in the 5-gallon buckets before you ever have to worry about, like?
I mean, hopefully you're using it so it doesn't like that. So with that said, what's wrong with this? It's clear. Exactly, algae. So when you guys take this home, I just have other ones to give you. So when you guys take this home, put it underneath the cabinet or something like that, because this will get algae in it, and then you're just slowing the progress and everything like that. You see, these are all growing under there. They're little guys. They're just brand new. But this is a table we're going to be harvesting. We've got Lolo lettuce. We tried to experiment with some arugula, but it's like not really working. But that's okay. It's experimenting. And then we've got red oak leaf. I've got green oak leaf. And again, I have mural lettuces. And these are not teeny heads of lettuce. These are beautiful heads of lettuce. This is all from Johnny Seeds. So I make sure that I get really high quality seeds. Because you get high quality seeds, you'll have high quality lettuce. We have cilantro. Apparently there's a big shortage of cilantro. So this just shows you the size of the cilantro that I give you. I mean, that's really, really awesome. You don't need to. It doesn't need to be cold. One more thing I absolutely need to do, you need to put your seeds in the fridge. You go buy your seeds at Home Depot, you're wondering why they don't pop? Because they've been sitting out in the sun all day long. Who needs another cube? I have. Okay, so those seeds that I'm giving you, they're called pelleted seeds. They have a little bit of a clay coating around them. What's great for these pelleted seeds is that they last long. I think this hydroponics works for Hawaii because first off, we have no soil. There's like no soil in the ground. And soil is very expensive. You can't like reuse it. You need all sorts of nutrients. This is a great way to grow safe lettuce. It's high off the ground. You need no electricity, so people in, fern forests, way out there who have no electricity can actually do this. Like I said, you can do it in a bucket. We have an abundance amount of water, and actually this uses less water than soil does, believe it or not. It actually uses, for every 1 head of lettuce, it takes a gallon of water. And I think it's a lot more for soil or what have you. But I just think I really think this concept works the most because a rattling worm. And you grow lettuce in the ground and you watch the slugs, they will grow right into it and they go right into the middle of it. So, and that's why I have like 5 pages in there about rat lungworm. And Franny Brewer from Big Island Invasive Species, she came in and talked to our class for quite some time. And she gave me the slides for this because I told her, I said, I feel like education is really important as far as controlling, that rat lung and all that kind of stuff. And she agreed. And so she's helping me with that. And I feel like it's my responsibility to share that knowledge with the community and really emphasize how important it is because, you literally hydroponic. And my teacher, was talking to us. He's like, look at the price of food, how much is going up. Look at the price of lettuce. Literally doubled, tripled since I was in school. And he looked at all of us. He goes, you guys have the information. What are you going to do to solve our food insecurity problem? So I was like, I got an idea. And honestly, he wasn't too keen on the whole you pick thing and everything. It has just exploded. People love coming to the farm and picking their own vegetables. So this is our thing to try and help solve the food insecurity problem. But we can only get so many heads of lettuce out of here. So I need to teach the community how to do this awesome, easy, cheap method of growing high quality vegetables because we can't do it ourselves. So I commend everybody for being here. And it is now, after this class, it will be your job to grow for yourself, grow for your family, and grow for the community. Sorry, but that's your job.
My advice for people who are looking for help, if you have a community center within your neighborhood, they're a great resource. Get online, community help. Go try and get your food stamps. Try and get your Medicaid. Anything here helps. Just keep pushing until you can get the help.
Working on my car.
That's all I can say.
I'm not paying mechanics all the time. I'm trading my labor for other things in the neighborhood. So it's not expensive as much for me, bro, because I'm trading and I'm offering what I can and getting back to the community. The people that have taught me how to live here without just spending money at everything. And so that's the story, bro.